Hello everyone and welcome back to Gaming with Shoggoths. So right as I logged in, I guess we hit 3 stars, just temporarily. So we unlocked Isla Muerta, and that's where we can go, put down another research center, and so we can research the other fences, and we don't have all these. Alright, these studio mimes are being too loud. So we can research the heavy steel fences, so we don't just use all these electric fences. And we can, I was thinking about moving on to Isla Muerta, but you know, the whole idea of this is so I can unlock everything. I think after I put down the research, I will just come back here and we can continue on. We got the security protocol mission, which we already have part of it done because we already had an AC unit reload speed. We researched it already. We just need to construct an AC center. Does this stuff, like if I'm off, will this build while I am, this area is gonna need to be redone. Does this stuff, well, it's probably gonna get done before I leave, but okay, we'll do that. Yeah, okay, well, we will pop over to Muerta now, because I'm pretty sure there's like talking and stuff that happens in the beginning, so I mean, some of you may want to see that if you've never played, and some of you may have played a million times and are like, I don't want to see that, but we're gonna see it, so you can fast forward otherwise. Oops. How do you go? Can't remember how you travel between islands. It's been so long. There we go. Alright. I think we're gonna have to fix some things. Hasn't like a storm just come through here? Something like that. Because Muerta is basically hell for storms. It's funny, on Edmontosaurus, I've been bracing myself for horrible storms. Because I just did that Jurassic difficulty on Muerta, or on Edmontosaurus.
Prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with. On this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're going to want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. Don't make the butterfly net big enough to stop it.
Oh, Ian is always such a source of inspiration. Let me turn this storm noise down. I can only assume it's sound effects. Oh yes, that seems better. Wonder what animals are behind this little fence here. Did we actually... Power station's fine. Okay. Do that without my help. Just wait for the storm to pass, and then we'll put the guests out. Are there dinosaurs in there? There aren't. Are they running around? No. Okay. There's no dinosaurs. There's guests, but there's no dinosaurs. How's that? Are we sure they're not running around? Wish they'd let us build on the coast. Look, like I tried to make a coastal island here and use the sand and everything, but it just looked weird when I went sand, rock, sand. It just didn't work for me visually.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience.
Okay. Slap down a research center and then get the hell out of here. What am I doing? Operation. Do things require multiple moves? I can't remember. Like multiple expedition, multiple. Maybe I should get one of each of those here just because. Research, file, yeah, we'll do it just in case, right? That way we don't go, oh, yeah, okay, well, now we have to come back. I reserve the right to change the spots of these later. Oh. It's like, why is it being such a pain? Because the power things annoying. Yeah, I honestly think when we come back here, I might just tear all this down. Okay. Okay. Alright, we got everything. Oh wait, they all need power. Apparently, this is just out of power. No, well, yeah, I guess so. That's better. What doesn't have power? Oh, the ranger station doesn't have power? Oh. I really hope that I really hope that a medium power station is one of the new upgrades. Okay, let's go back. Since we only have a couple dinosaurs. And I actually like Edmontosaurus. Like, it's one of my favorite. I don't know if favorite's the right word, but I like building on it. Okay, so, oh, do we have any upgrade? Of course not. Why would we? I think we have a new map, but yes, we got all kinds of stuff going on now. Oh, I should find an Ankylosaurus mod. I know I've seen a couple, so I'll get on that. I didn't see Brachiosaurus though. That's another ignored one. Let's start replacing some of this fence. Oh, look at that. Wow. That's a pretty heavy fence. my only, like, I like this. It looks super cool, but, like, I kind of have a beef with it, and that's that you can't see the dinosaurs through it. And I know that that doesn't matter as far as the gameplay goes, but it kind of matters as far as, like, you know, my view goes. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I like the fence, though. It looks super cool. Okay, why is there a power outage now? They're both gonna have, like, the other one had a power outage, like, the second I logged in. What am I doing? I'm brain farting, so that's pretty really annoying. No, I don't want to drive the vehicle unless you're making me drive the vehicle. No. Power stations, I gotta remember that. Dead. What? Is Struthio dead already? Oh no. Oh, that seems like it was really fast. Oh. Oh wait, I do have an ace. It's like I don't have one. I just got it. Alright.
Transportation underway.
It does seem kind of weird to have this big, sturdy fence around the herbivores and then just have this light fence around the... I can't wait to see that huge, tall, it's like a tall, kind of like, in, like, I don't even know, like, it looks like it's way tall. I think it's the, electrified concrete, and it's, like, taller than this fence. And, like, has bars up top and all that kind of stuff. It's super cool. I can only assume that's what it is the electrified concrete. It just looks really, like, secure. I'm sure let's just put your Indominus behind. Okay. Okay. I like this fence though, it's super cool. It's way better than the other one. That looks like a heavy steel fence. I almost want to put like the low ones right here. But I just think about how people are like, jump right over that. The Struthios are just dying left and right, aren't they? We should really get them up to 100%. I think these guys are like 60 when we put them out. The other two should be okay. Alright, well, the Edmontosaurus is already. Oh, look at that. It's quite the schnoz. Oh, that skin pattern is great, though. This is the base. Look at that. Wow.
Right. This next bit is going to sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are going to encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
You're right. He is a nut job. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Look at it. Look at that tail. See, that tail is what I love about like the Mutabarasaurus. So, So nice. What? Oh, it's actually going to just attack the fences. Alright, we're gonna wait to release the other one. Till this lunacy is done with. Can't even enjoy my beautiful... It's gonna take forever to get out of this fence. Why is there a power outage still? Oh. God. This were the real world, those Serrata would have been out so long ago. That's funny. At this rate, I should probably just delete the fence. Open the enclosure gate or otherwise let the dinosaur loose. Yeah, okay. We're just going to... Because this thing's going to be beating its head for a while. Oh, still thought it was there. This is just an Edmontosaurus. Not that it can't kill people, but... At least you won't be eaten! Oh, it actually has to attack guests. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I should probably close this over. Well, derp. Would have been hilarious, especially. I'm actually more worried about the idiot people running into it than I am about the dinosaurs running out of it.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and
Have
bag him.
our runner.
We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
No.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time.
I definitely
Right now, we have our hands
agree. This is not the way I'd go about it. I mean, we have all these islands. Can't you have a security island where you just let the dinosaurs go without people around? I mean, why? Why? Why would you do this? Guess I should follow the action, huh? Or did it already do it? Wow, that was good shooting. I don't even think you guys have the thing on. Like how it's all like to a secure and a secure enclosure, as if the last one wasn't secure. Jerk. Ruined my beautiful moment with my Edmontosaurus. Alright, dinosaurs going back.
Transporting asset.
I like how like kind of muddy this water looks with the dirt, the new dirt. I mean, because the water wouldn't be crystal clear in a pool like that in the ground. So our lovely Edmontosaurus is coming back to us. Hopefully less pissed off. I love how the little tail, or not the little tails, the little toesies like hang down.
Delivery has been completed.
Oh, the beginning missions are really easy.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Oh, Ian. I know you're always putting a realistic and practical spin on things, but you sound like such a Debbie Downer. Alright, we shall release this other Edmontosaurus. And it's the same skin and everything. So pretty, so cute too.
This
That pattern is
dinosaur, the
amazing.
Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Okay, I got names for these. Alberta. And I'm pretty sure that it's like illegal not to name at least one Edmontosaurus Ed, or Eddie.
My advice? Keep your animals well fed, especially in situations like this.
Alright, there we go. Ed, and Eddie. What? Yeah, well fed. They're all fine, aren't they? Yeah. Oh. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, Eddie broke out. Of course he's hungry and freaking out. Okay. He brought that on himself. Kind of feel bad for this Dracorex when it comes, because it's gonna just look so plain jank compared to everything else. Although, I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, the Dracorex is, I don't know. They're nice looking, right? Alright, we are going to speed things up a little bit here. No, it's not because I lost any of the recording. Everything's been going smooth so far. But while I was waiting for the Dracorex to, you know, to get up there in the percentage, I started tweaking with stuff. Well, obviously first I wanted to make them an enclosure, which is what this is. And then after that, I got a little distracted, as people see, and I spent about an hour just screwing around while I was, you know, sending out dig teams, doing research, doing fossils and all that stuff. So things were definitely getting done. But yeah, I did take about a chunk, like an hour or so, just screwing around. I kept like redoing things and stuff. So I figured we'd just fast forward through that, so you can see the process without me just cutting a huge chunk out. So I decided to go with the shorty fences on this. I realized that they are actually like a lot taller than I think they are. Like, looking at them in the game, I always think that they're like something that would come up to like my waist or something, you know, or like the middle of my chest. But in reality, they're probably like at least as tall as I am, if not. I like to think that, you know, it's like horses. You can keep horses behind like the flimsiest fences they can easily crush through, but they don't, because, you know, that's not like their typical mindset. If a horse gets scared, freaked out, something really crazy happens, yeah, they might jump over it or bust through it, certainly. But like in general grazing mode and just living their life, they don't really think about it at all. And so that's the kind of mindset I have with most of the herbivores in this game, is that if they're fed and they're happy, like, you wouldn't even have to worry about them breaking or jumping over a small fence, because they have no reason to and no desire to. Whereas like a carnivore, if hungry, might be like, oh, people, and, you know, walk over it if given the opportunity. So yeah, I definitely think they're fine for most of the herbivores. It doesn't look too ridiculous for the Dracorex at all. And I you know, I feel like I say negative things about this little fence, but I actually really, really love it. It just needs to be used in certain situations. I love the varieties on these fences. It's great. It's one of my favorite mods. So doing a little digging. I think this is where so I just didn't like there. I didn't like that slope right there. Although in the end I ended up keeping the slope, but I did something with it to make it work. I mean, I like having like cliffs and stuff like that. I wish it was easier to do like straight drop offs. I would have loved it if right here it could have had just like a straight drop off. For a while I thought I was getting better with the terrain tools, and I don't know if it's maybe slightly different mechanic or just some sort of difference in the software on computer or not, but like I feel like I got bad at it again. You'll see, I will redo this pathway up on the hill over by that power thing like 17,000 times. I probably should just delete it and move it a little. But I don't know. I kind of like where it is. Although I do actually try and have my, when I can, have the electricity running behind things instead of in front of it. That way it's easier to put things down. And you'll see I think I do that with that station, with the security and everything. And I like having, like, when I have the ability to be creative, like, which isn't always, it depends on, you know, your money in the game and stuff like that, or if you're in sandbox or not. But I like to have like a security area, like an area that looks secure. Like just having, you know, your helipad and your rangers just like sitting out in the middle doesn't seem that secure. Especially with how much George is always talking about, you know, how security is so important to them and blah blah blah, and everything needs to be awesome and yada yada. Now you see I'm putting storm defense stations down, and they are really unnecessary in Matasaros. Nothing more than like just some heavy rain happens. I don't even think, yeah, and that never damages anything. But I think that the storm defense stations look very like secure. They look like official security type buildings. They look important, like they're doing important sort of calculations and stuff for the security vision, which they are kind of in a way. And I would think that you would want to keep your storm defense stations protected because they are an important part of the park. I think it's tweak with defenses. I hate making corners, like, because the fence always wants to snap to it diagonally, and you're like, no, I want a nice little corner. And I thought about decorating this part, and then I was like, oh, I don't know, how practical is that? Like, would it be decorated? Maybe I'll throw some rocks or something in there later, but I feel like, you know, the barren area kind of looks more practical. Like, they don't really care about the look in there, because technically I would think that no one other than security would actually be in that area. But, you know, with the game how it is, the visitors going in and out. But we'll pretend that those people going in and out are just security and they don't care. But yeah, I think that's the general gist. You scared blah 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 blah. Talking. Oh, there's okay. Yeah, I needed more power. Still don't have a medium power station, and I think it's still an island or two away, unfortunately. And then from here, I am. Let's see, we get the power. Oh yes, and then I fill this area in because nothing really is gonna go there. I mean, like, you could put probably like a bathroom there, maybe a shelter, but most likely it's just better off as a little decorative nature area. We can pretend that birds come and nest there. But yeah, okay, so we are coming back up on the normal time footage. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this part, and see you in a second. Okay. So yeah, let's get these Dracorexes out, and then I think that'll probably wrap up the episode. I know it was probably like a good 45 minutes worth of tweaking that I did, so because I kept changing things like over and over. But I don't think the episode will be too terribly long once I trim some stuff out or fast forward. Alright, well the Dracorexes do not have any mods, and I don't know, I mean honestly, they look cool. I think the only thing that I would change on the Dracorex would be the skins, which is pretty much how everything is, right? I don't know that much about the Dracorex, honestly. So I don't know how accurate like the head and the body size is.
The Dracorex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Alright, and I will look, and like I said, oh, I don't know if this got into the last video because of the recording issues I had.
That contract was the smart choice.
But,
Prove that. Thanks.
where was I going with this? Oh, I will look and see if there's a Dracorex, any Dracorex mods that look cool. The only thing I saw was one that replaces completely with a different species. And I mean, I like the Dracorex, so I don't really have any need to replace it. And I didn't quite like the mod anyway, so I'll keep looking. But that was like 11 pages back, and I still hadn't found one. And when I searched for one, I didn't find one either. But sometimes that stuff's not in the searchable title area, so but I will investigate further. Oh look, we have other patterns. Who knows? Okay, well, these guys are poop dinosaurs. We'll make them a little hard. Oh, just occurred to me. I shouldn't have opened that. They're not going in there. Oh, okay. Well, at least I didn't open it into like the other one or something. I think this, yeah, this is gonna be like too many dinosaurs, I think, for them. Oh no, right now it's okay. It will be eventually. Oh, what's that? Oh, our first Serrato died. Man, it just seems like they are not living very long. I mean, I guess they are not 100% genomes and all that stuff, but well. Oh, let's go in here out of the rain. So that doesn't seem to stop the rain sounds. And the only thing that could be possibly wrong with this right now is that it's too small, but I can't imagine it's too small. This is bigger than what the Triceratops needs, I'm pretty sure. Thinking about maybe putting some viruses in here. It's because guys don't have a huge tolerance for their creatures. I think it's 12. I might just put a whole bunch of them in here. I don't know. We'll see. No rush, right? Seem to be happy. And more of them. More. And you'll notice I did do the shorty fences. And the gate, though, I think my one thing about this is that the gate looks ridiculous. So I hid it. I tried to hide it. Hopefully they can get through there. And the Jeep. If not all, I guess I'll just make a little path. But, and they have a big tree here. But, that would be my one complaint. But I get it, because there's only one gate. So if they change it to small, then on the other fences it's gonna look funky. So, yeah. But, I mean, it is what it is.
You really delivered on this contract.
The fences are totally cool, so it's totally worth it. So it's just hide the
A
gate.
feather in our cap. Appropriate, given we're dealing with proto-birds, right?
Alright, well that's some happy Dracorexes. And I think that's going to be... Let's see. That's going to be the end of this episode. Lots of stuff getting done here. We don't have any of the new missions for this island. I think it's just a matter of getting the reputation up. I don't know, I have to decide if I want to go to the next island or stay here for a little while. I mean, ultimately I do want to unlock everything, so I definitely need to, but maybe for variety's sake we will move on to the next island. I don't know, I'll think about it, and you'll find out what I decide in the next episode probably. So if you enjoyed this, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will be back with more modded Jurassic World Evolution storyline real soon. Until then, have a good one.